Why are you so against non-alcoholic beer?
I'm not so against, I just think that they are pretentious.
Pretentious? No, if you look at the UK national statistics, 24% of 16 to 24-year-olds report that they haven't drank in the past year. And 5 years ago, that number was only at 19. And if you look at the sales of non-alcoholic beer in this country, they've gone up by 75% in the past 5 years alone. So something's changing, even if you're a curmudgeon and you don't want it to.
Yeah. No, I feel that's generally true of the world, no?
All right, so the way that we're going to judge these beers is a very, very complex system. I'm going to give you each a tab card, and you're going to place it on the beer that you think is the non-alcoholic one. We're going to start you off nice and easy with some lagers. We've got Heineken today, so we've got our full strength version and our 0 ABV version. With lagers, it's all about balance. So you're looking for a nice soft malt backbone with a little bit of cracker and kind of biscuit notes to it, and a nice bitterness at the back end. Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Okay, for whatever reason, I feel like that's the real one,
Right.
but I can't really tell you why.
You get it wrong. I bet I get it wrong. I think I can just
feel like
taste
that
the
one's
alcohol
sweeter.
on this one.
Okay, I'm confused. Are you
Good. Okay. Well, this is the test. I mean, and I guess Heineken confused, two people here in terms of which is which.
So we're preserving the bad one.
Exactly. So the
I would
one that
argue
you
that
think
the
is
bad,
the
it's not fair to call it the bad one.
We're preserving the future.
that's it. So whatever one you think is the
non-alcoholic beer.
non-alcoholic one, let's put it forward.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, don't cheat.
No, I'm allowed to smell it.
We're on to bitters. This is a golden ale. The two beers that we're going to be trying today are both from St. Peter's, that are a Suffolk-based brewery. But you're looking for an English hop character, so earthy, floral, a little bit of fruitiness. Also, you've got a lovely creamy head here as well, so drinking it through the head is important. It definitely does help give you that texture and that sort of fullness
These are
that you're
quite
looking
different
for.
though, no? They almost have a bit aptly, no?
I mean, or it's like
interesting.
bad, it's gone off.
It smells a bit weird, I'm not gonna lie. That one smells odd.
This tastes normal, and then he kept on going on about the head as if it was so important. This guy.
It's true, it's true.
doesn't
This one
have
has a bit,
head.
he has a bit
This
more
is- This
bubbles.
has got the kind of creamy head that you were after. I mean, it's just clear, isn't it?
I mean, we do agree
I mean,
this
even
time.
you
Last
got it
time-
wrong last time.
Hey, you don't know if she got it wrong the first time. So we've got two American pale ales here. I use the word pale, fairly sparingly. One of
this one's
these
quite
is
dark.
a little bit darker, absolutely. And who else is it going to be from Brewdog? Brewdog, were really innovators over here of throwing a ton of American hops in all of their beers. So you're looking at piney, resinous bitterness, a lot of citrus flavors as well in the aroma and in the overall flavor as well.
Do you think, okay, it might just be the case that people like beer because A, it gets them drunk, and B, because they like the associations of being in a lovely old
Being in a-
pub.
yeah, hanging out with their
sitting around
friends.
with friends.
Having a lovely conversation.
You remove the alcohol, we start doing a taste. This last pair, I can tell this is quite good, but maybe just all beer is just variously disgusting. Like that might be a thing. And
Wait, what? You lost me there. I thought you went from
it
saying it was
might
good.
actually just that actually on the sort of spectrum of things that we just like it, as I say, for being here and for increasingly feeling the effects. I mean, why don't you just eat a watermelon or
Drinking
sit
is a
around with bottle
social
of
activity.
spirits?
It's a social activity with social norms around it. And some people do want the option to sort of have a taste or be a part of a social occasion that only happens around alcohol. But that said, this is not offensive. It's actually pretty good.
Of the non-alcoholic ones, that's the best one so far.
Yeah.
I agree with you. If that's in an alcohol, we don't know. Suspense.
Perfect. I'm going to go with you guys as well.
No, all three of us are agreeing on that one.
You did kind of agree with me after I said it though, didn't you?
Okay, next time I'm gonna go first, all right?
Okay.
Enough.
Okay.
I'm an independent woman capable of making her own judgments about
Okay.
beer.
Okay.
I'm staying well out of this. A brewery called Big Drop make a stout, which we have here, one of these, which is a multiple award-winning 0 ABV beer.
I'm sure you're gonna love it.
Award winning.
Award winner. It's not going to be easy though because we've paired it
Winner of
against
You've
a
paired
stout
it
from Colonel, They are highly regarded for both their ethos and the quality of the beers they make. So it's going to be a tough run for the big drop. We're looking from everything from sort of char and coffee all the way through to toast, chocolate, and a little bit of caramel. Very full-bodied.
They're both quite good, Al, don't you think? Or do you hate them?
I'm interested to see it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm getting all your toast and your chocolate. Are you getting the toast and the chocolate and the coffee?
Yeah, maybe a bit.
Given that you know more about beer than is healthy, seems that you and I chose exactly the same beers.
It does. I intentionally chose all the wrong ones, though. I'm only joking.
You two agree.
Yes.
And I was an odd man out on one of them, right?
You were the odd one out on one of them. So actually, 4 out of 4 and 3 out of 4 is pretty good for you guys. I don't know what it says
not good
about
for
the
the
low
beer
ABV.
company.
Wait,
Yeah,
so hold on a
exactly.
minute though. Did you enjoy any of these?
Of the non-alcoholic
Yes.
ones. Given that we got 11 out of 12 right, I think the beer companies have not hidden their non-alcoholic beers 100% so far. That said, I think at least 2 of them tasted equally good as their
Alec makes a little tiny concession.
real cousins. But that's not to say that their real cousins tasted that great to begin with. Do we all agree with that?
Whilst I agree, there's still a way to go, and actually, whether even getting 100% parity is even possible, I think there's cause for optimism with these.
Yeah, and I think it's good that the beer companies are putting more effort into it. I think it's good that the recipes that they've improved the recipes a lot. And it gives people more choice. I think that some people don't necessarily want all the calories of regular beer.
It'll just be me and Dan in the corner there, like drinking the last real stout
Talking
in
about
London.
flocculation.
Flocculation.
Yeah.
While everyone else
Having
is
a
sort of
great
healthfully drinking
No, but I think
this.
it's going to be a bigger part of the market. And that sometimes you're going to look around the pub and you're not going to know who's drinking what. Yeah, and also we've had a nice time drinking all together. So it's good that we're all in the pub together. It doesn't matter what everyone's drinking.
I like drinking before opening hours.
This is true.
It's
This is
like
the way to
day
do it,
time.
isn't it?
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No cues for the bar.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, cheers, guys.